Okay, I got my scooter for the scooter challenge. I paid $200 for it. It runs. I did just clean the carburetor because it wasn't running great, and cleaning the carburetor did not help. It kind of just dives off, flattens off on the top end, and if you give it like a little less throttle, it starts pulling again. So my thought is maybe it needs an air filter. So I got a new one of those on the way. It needs a battery. I don't like where the battery sits either. So that's where the battery sits. As you can see on single track, that could be problematic. My thoughts are to mount it in here, which is actually inside the seat, and zip tie it maybe there and run the wires up through there. And then connect the battery and cut that baby off. So I won't get hung up on things, I guess. That's the thought. I can't get rid of any of this because that's the oil filter right there and, I mean, the exhaust and all that. So I don't want to I don't want to gain a little bit of ground clearance at the risk of a catastrophic failure. I did get some tires. Let's open them up and check them out. Oh yeah, the meaty boys. Hopefully they fit on those wheels. They look a little narrow. A little concerned there. I guess I better explain what the scooter challenge is. Scooter challenge, we come up with this before the snow hit, even though we didn't get much, because there's not a lot of content right now. So we thought of what we could do that would be fun and entertaining. So what we're doing, there's a few of us in right now. You guys will see who shows up actually with a scooter. So what we're doing is it's a $1,500 limit. That includes the purchase of the bike and anything you do to it. It does not include your camp gear or scrap metal you have laying around. The rules are it has to be a step-through style scooter that your feet sit on the floorboard, or a true no suspension old school mini bike. There are two people that are skirting the rules a little bit, but in the name of entertainment, we're going to let it slide because the bikes are ridiculous and inappropriate for the terrain that we're going to be taking them on. So it'll be well worth them breaking the rules for what you guys are going to get to see. No CC limit. What else? You can do whatever you want to the bike, but we will be doing some single track. And I think that's about it. My plans are relocate my battery somewhere so it's not hanging down there, and shed as much weight as I can with still keeping everything that I need on the bike, and probably add a little more storage space for all my camp gear, because this is a 3-day trip we're doing. Might get rid of all this and mount just a small light up there. I would love bar risers, but if you look in there, once I get that off and you can see, the handlebars are part of the steering stem. So there's no bringing that up unless I cut and weld an extension on it, which then that'll create too much leverage on the stem. Possibly a paint job and the Meat Boy tires, and we'll send her. We got to work on getting this fender off, at least trimming it maybe, or maybe just deleting it completely if I can get everything tucked up here, which I think I can. Oh, maybe not. That goes into the airbox. Yeah, so I'll probably trim it back to here. But I need to take it off first. just to get the tire off, you gotta pull the pipe, like the whole pipe. And then it's kind of crazy. This thing has lug nuts. One broke, but I'm sure 4 lug nuts spaced that much is plenty for the power this thing makes. And it's a shame. Look how good this tire is. There's so many burnouts left, but I got to get to prepping because rally season's here and I'll be gone a lot. Now getting out on the bead's gonna be tough. Oh yeah, look at that. Now about this cheesy rear fender. I think I'm gonna cut it just right there. Anytime you're cutting fenders, this is the proper tool. Yeah. That's what I'm going for. Taking out the white walls. Speedo did not work. The fuel gauge did and the blinker indicators and stuff did, but I'm kind of thinking remove that and then remove this lower shroud here, remove this headlight, hang an aux beam off the front and run power to a phone holder here so I can follow our crazy ass route. And that would shave a little bit of weight too. Well, if this isn't sketchy, this whole thing is all one piece, meaning I don't even know how. I think you got to pull the whole steering stem out to get the thing off, but we're not gonna do that. No way. I'm gonna snake this Sawzall blade down in here and then cut it into 2. There. Now, should be able to get this thing off here, maybe. Oh, the throttle cable goes through here? Are you kidding me? Throttle cable actually goes through right here, so I gotta cut this. Maybe. Holy crap. Oh, I forgot we're sitting on a jack and not the actual wheels and tires right now. There we go. Okay. Now, maybe... Aha!
Gotcha, bitch!
So you got the bars. We got these little tabs down here that used to hold that shroud. Piece of flat bar right here. And then... take this aux beam, throw it up there. Like always with me, plans change. So originally I was going to use an aux beam right in the center here. But then I thought I really like my aux beams and I don't want to waste it on a scooter build. So I happen to have this guy laying around. And I don't even know how much night riding we'll be doing. Probably not much, but I think that will do just fine. and I don't gotta burn up one of my aux beams for this. And it'll be a little lower profile in case I do go over the bars or whatnot. So built this different bracket. It's a little wider to accommodate the, whatever that is, 6-inch light bar. Scooter weight reduction. I got a lot of work to do still. Damn it. I'm bleeding the brakes because I had to undo that line to reroute it underneath my little crossbar that held the LED light. Vacuum bleeder hooked up, sucking that stuff down. All right, my next move here, there's my battery box that hangs way below the floor. So I think I'm gonna cut it right here. Oh, there's oil in it, that's good. Battery relocation complete. She's coming along pretty good. About to build the floorboards out of everyone's favorite fab tool, license plates. When it comes to license plate fab, the beauty is you don't really gotta give a shit. On most things anyway. You just kind of send her. Floorboard's done. This thing is really coming together. Let's see if it'll fire. Oh yeah. Fresh new decals. Man, I'm pumped on this thing. I'm gonna hate it as soon as we get into the single track though.
And meanwhile...
So Jeff and KJ just picked up their hot rods for the rally. This is
the people's choice.
Yeah, people's choice right here.
Conco.
She's cute, but she's loyal.
We're gonna get rid of the fairings, I'm thinking.
KJ's got the hog over here. Sorry, Chuck, you're gonna have to bleep that out for your show, but
400cc.
hell yeah, brother!
Highland Fury. No, this is Japanese Fury. She's a
two for one deal here. KJ's gonna sell this other one to Jeff, so. Hooked her up to jumper cable. She started right up like a champ. She's ready to rip, boys.
KJ.
First off-road test. I think it's safe to say the scooter adventure is gonna be wild.